I'm speaking as a person who walks most places he goes, as opposed to somebody who rides a bike.
I think you're actually speaking as someone who's opposed to bicycles.
I am not opposed to bicycles.
You just told me about some cyclist almost running you over on the sidewalk.
Yes, I did.
And that bothered you?
Yes.
A lot?
Yes.
Then I'm not following.
Cyclists in Greenville are... they're like the monkeys.
Daydream believer.
No.
Last train to Clarksville.
In India.
Did we just change the subject?
The monkeys in India are sacred.
I thought that was cows.
Cows too, I guess. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is...
They worship cows and monkeys.
I do not want to get into a religious discussion with you right now.
Your loss.
Are you finished?
You were saying?
Monkeys in India get to do anything they want to because they are associated in most people's minds with the monkey god Hanuman.
How do you spell that?
Hanuman, okay?
Got it. Please, go on.
In India, the monkeys are everywhere. In traffic, on roofs, in windows. I looked this up. In 2005, in the Indian state of Orissa, a bunch of monkeys got into some beer or something and went on a drunken rampage that left 3 people hospitalized.
No way.
Wait, look it up yourself.
I will. How do you spell Orissa?
O-R-I-S-S-A. May I continue?
2005, you said?
Yes. In 2007, the deputy mayor of New Delhi fell to his death while trying to chase monkeys from the balcony of his apartment. These are not isolated incidents. The Indian state of Himachal Pradesh, Himachalpradesh, Himachal Pradesh, has applied to the national government for help controlling their monkey population, which they believe will soon outnumber the human population there. The monkeys are wreaking havoc.
Well, don't they have, what would it be, monkey prisons for the bad ones?
Assuming that you're asking a serious question, no, and that's the crux of it. Nobody can touch any of the monkeys, no matter what they do, because all of the monkeys are sacred.
You must not touch the monkeys, Dieter.
What?
The old Mike Myers routine, Saturday Night Live.
I was never a fan.
Of course not. Please continue.
Cyclists are to Greenville what the monkeys are to New Delhi. That's all I'm trying to say. They ride their bikes with traffic and against traffic, on the sidewalk, 2 and 3 abreast, full speed. I don't think that I should have to look both ways before crossing the sidewalk. They even take their bikes into restaurants and lean them up against the wall while they eat.
You've seen this?
I have seen this with my eyes. They have carte blanche, all access. And forget about driving up to Saluda on a nice October day. Those roads are bike lanes. It's ridiculous.
You would think they'd pull over and let the cars go by, true enough.
And they get to do all this, I guess, because they are associated in most people's minds with the cycling god Hincapi.
Hanuman.
That's the monkey god. I said cycling god. I was making a joke.
How is that a joke?
George Hincapi. He was on Lance Armstrong's team. He lives in Greenville now, which makes him the local cycling god.
Okay. Let's say it's as bad as you think it is. Why don't you complain to the police?
I've done that.
And what did they say?
They said that what the cyclists are doing might be illegal, or it might not. It depends.
Depends on what?
Circumstances, they said. I don't think they liked being questioned about the law.
You were being confrontational, weren't you?
Possibly so.
You're talented that way.
They were drinking coffee at Starbucks. I walked up to them, introduced myself, and tried to ask a few questions. Maybe I should have waited until they were finished with their break, but I figured they're public servants and I'm the public.
You really do have a problem with authority, don't you?
That is so not what we're talking about right now.
You definitely have a problem with cyclists.
On sidewalks, yes. I have a problem with cyclists on sidewalks. What?
Drunk monkeys.
This isn't funny.
You don't think drunk monkeys are funny? Come on.
It's late. I have to go.
Dinner on Thursday, don't forget.
I'll be there.
We're having chilled monkey brains.
Whatever.
And bring your wonderful sense of humor.